All right, all right. What is going on? How is everyone doing? Check one, two. Yes, 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 yes. How is everyone doing? Welcome to the live stream. Today we have some testing to do. Again, my name is Sam. You're watching Live Production Tips and Tools. And as always, I'm super excited every Friday. Sometimes I just show up and do some testing. And today is one of those days that I have to test something super, super interesting. I've got actually a mini PC right now. It's called KAMRUI something. I'm gonna show you the full name and everything in a moment. But yeah, so we're gonna be testing it, and I was curious because this is a $250 mini PC, and let me actually show it to you little quick so you can see what it looks like here. um so this is the mini PC right now. I have it plugged into a lot of stuff in here. I've got a capture card on it. You've got two HDMI outputs, so you can actually plug two monitors at the same time, two HDMI monitors on it, so dual monitor. Again, this is designed for home office work. However, your boy decided to test it and see if it can actually live stream running OBS. By the way, we're not even talking about like running things like EVMAX or StreamYard where you have to use a web browser. We are running OBS, the latest version of OBS. This little mini PC actually comes with Windows 11, which is awesome. So I was able to download the latest OBS version, and I'm running it right now, and I'm streaming on my page. So we're gonna go ahead and actually, before I actually cut to Facebook to see if we really have anything going on or happening there, we are going to just welcome everyone if you're watching live. Again, this is I do this random live stream, so if you're watching live, make sure let me know where you're watching from, and welcome to the stream. If you're watching on a replay, make sure you also hit that like button. If you are interested in live streaming and video recording, this is the right channel for you. So make sure you actually subscribe for more videos, more testing videos, tutorial videos, and stuff like that. That's what we do here on the channel. Camera gear for live streaming and video recording, switchers and stuff like that. So make sure you hit that subscribe button for sure. But other than that, let's go ahead and actually check out um the stream on Facebook right now. So I am streaming. Let me just show you what I have. By the way, you can ask me questions in the chat if you have any question, or in the comment section. You can ask me anything for sure. It doesn't have to be related to mini PCs and stuff like that. All right. So with that being said, we're gonna go ahead and check out our stream. Just want to make sure that everything is actually running smooth, no issues. So let's check out our stream right now on Facebook. On YouTube, everything looks good, and we're gonna go ahead and uh pop out the chat. All right. And we're gonna go ahead and check out Facebook right now. So I am not sure if, let me see if I can share the screen with you guys so you can see what's going on. So this is, okay, we're not live yet. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and actually push it. So okay, start streaming. Uh-oh. So I'm just going to right now I'm setting up OBS on the camera. I mean on the mini PC. So you guys just gonna show you little quick in a minute. I'm just gonna show you what the screen is gonna look like in a minute. Hopefully I can be able to share that with you. Um Stream, Facebook Live. We're gonna go to custom and try this, apply, and then start streaming. Failed to connect to server. The RTMP server sent an invalid certificate. No, it's not working. Ha ha ha. What's wrong with this streaming software? Hey, we got the building sheriff in the chat. How you doing? Says, hey dude, how you doing? Looking great. Thank you, man. Thank you. I appreciate that. Let me know if you have any questions. Let me know in the chat for sure. I'm just doing some testing. I've got a mini PC here. I'm trying to test it and see if it can be something useful for live streaming for people on budget. Okay, so we got OBS here. And let's go to OBS, go to settings, stream key, apply, okay, start streaming. No, why? Failed to connect. So it's failing right now. I don't know what's going on. And everything looks good on my end. Stream key. Okay, let's try 720p. Yep. All right, let's see what we have here. Hey, the building sheriff, how you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Good to see you. Good to see you. So, guys, let me show you what it looks like actually, little quick. So this is my OBS. This is the mini PC, right? That you're looking at right now. That's OBS. So what I'm trying to do is I'm getting an error message, but as you can see, OBS is running here, no problem. All right. So this is the mini PC. You can, as you can see, like, you know, I'm able to go to browse, no problem. At first, actually, they gave me a mini PC. The first mini PC that I got that was sent to me, I tried it. It couldn't even browse. Like, I couldn't, I mean, I could browse, but I couldn't play back a video like from YouTube and stuff like that. Just basic stuff. But then they sent me this one, and oh my god, I tested it. It's just super sharp and fast. So I was like, okay, let me try to see if I can download OBS. So I went ahead and downloaded the latest OBS version. And right now on my Facebook page, and I'm trying to connect and see if I can actually stream on my Facebook page using this mini PC. Now, the little problem that I'm having here is trying to connect. So when I go here to settings and I go to stream, I got Facebook Live server and everything, and I got my stream key. All right. So let me go ahead and actually grab the stream key again, real quick. Let's see, because I don't understand why it's not working. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab the stream key again. All right, so copy it, and I'm gonna go ahead and paste it again. And then hit start streaming. So I don't know why OBS is kind of failing for some reasons. I don't understand why, but everything else is running. Like I have an image coming through and everything. So I have no idea why. So we're gonna go ahead and try something different. I don't know if it's a user error or something. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. All right, let me close OBS and open it again. Probably it may work. OBS Studio here. All right, settings to video. Let me output scale. I'm gonna put it to 720p and see if that's gonna help. All right, so start streaming. Still, all right. We got my friend Alex. Alex, how you doing, Alex? Good to see you. Good to see you. Thank you so much for joining. I appreciate you being here. Doing some testing here. We've got a mini PC. I'm trying to see if I can stream from a mini PC here. All right, this is what, let me show it to you guys. If you just joined, this is what it looks like. All right, so if I can show you little quick what it looks like on the actual Amazon listing, it should be this one here. All right, yeah, so this is the mini PC right now. Okay, it's called KAMRUI AK1 Mini PC. It's got 16 gig of RAM. It's got Intel 12 Gen Alder something, Alder Lake N95, which is a processor. To be honest, I'm not really super knowledgeable when it comes to processors for mini PCs, but it can go up to 3.5 gigahertz. It's got Windows 11 already kind of built into it, and of course you got 4K, supports 4K. It's got dual HDMI outputs, so you can connect up to 2 HDMI outputs and some USB ports as well. I mean HDMI display kind of outputs. All right, which is great. So your boy decided to test it to see if you can use it for live streaming. All right, so that's what we're doing now. All right, so this is what it looks like. Super tiny, super small. And I'm actually trying to feel it to see if I can actually get it to overheat. So far it's a little warm, but it's not overheating. So far so good. All right, so that's what we're trying to do today. Now we got OBS. It's actually running through, it's connected through my ATEM Mini Pro, and I'm getting a capture card from HDMI out into the mini PC. So that's how I'm getting the signal into OBS. Unfortunately, when I switch to camera 3, I get this weird effect, so you guys can see the full picture, right? So, but if I do like this, you can see this is the screen from the mini PC, but you can't see my picture because it's kind of creating this looping effect, right? But this is OBS running, so I'm getting an error. I don't know if it's because of the mini PC or it's because of OBS. I really don't understand. So when I hit start streaming, it's giving me this RTMP server sent an invalid SSL certificate. So I don't know if never had this error before, so I'm not sure why this is happening. But the actual mini PC is running OBS no problem. So now what I'm gonna do, probably gonna try something else. Um let's try maybe to download the Streamlabs, right? So we're going to exit OBS, and then what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead and download Streamlabs. See, maybe I'm gonna be able to run Streamlabs on it. Streamlabs is a free software you can use, by the way, for streaming, which is the one that I'm using right now. So let's go ahead and download Streamlabs that's desktop and install it and see if we gonna be able to actually get it going. We got my man Darius in the chat. How you doing, my man? All right, let's see, Darius, what are you saying? Good afternoon, Sam. I've been pretty impressed with some of the mini PCs, very capable. Well, okay, that's good to hear, my friend, because this is my first day that I'm actually trying to test this one. There's another version that I got of the same mini PC, but that one was, I think it had 8 gig of RAM, and I was disappointed. I couldn't even use it for just basic browse. I mean, you could browse, but it was super slow and it was just not usable. So I told the brand that sent it to me. I was like, no, sorry, I can't make a video about it because obviously this is not usable. Okay, so they sent me another one which was an upgraded version with 16 gig of RAM, and today I plugged it in, started using it. I was like, oh my god, this is super fast. So I'm like, okay, now I'm going to try it, see if I can live stream with it. Okay, because we're talking about $250. So I'm curious to see. For sure, I know this can easily run OBS. I mean, not OBS. Things like EV Max and StreamYard, right? Because they use a browser, right? That should not be a problem. But I want to see if they can run an actual installed software like OBS or Streamlabs. Right now, it's running OBS, but I'm not able to stream on Facebook. I don't know, for some reasons. I don't know if it's a bug with OBS or something else. So we'll see. We'll find out. uh, all right. So now we are installing Streamlabs. All right. Let's go ahead and install it. Everything is brand new. So, and Windows 11 is actually really nice. Maybe I should upgrade on my main PC, because on my main PC I'm still using Windows 10. Windows 11 looks really, really good. Finish. All right, we got Streamlabs running right now. See what we can do. The live stream. Record. No, I want to stream. Continue. I'm gonna skip for now. Start fresh. All right, I've got USB video, none, microphone, USB audio interface. I don't know which one I'm getting. Probably, yeah, USB. We'll see. Check 1 2. Yep, I've got audio with that one. Check 1 2. All right, no audio with this one, so we're gonna use this one. Continue, and boom. Add the theme. No, no, skip, skip. All right, we get our mic is going through, and then we're gonna get our video capture device, the source, and I need to USB video. Yeah, it should be this one. So from here, guys, probably gonna hide the screen because that's why it's creating this effect. So now I've got my video and I've got my camera. No problem. Sorry, my video and my audio in Streamlabs. So we are going to go live. Let me check what Darius is saying in the chat. I have a Ryzen 7 with 32 gigs of RAM. You need to get all these specs that you can. All the specs that you can. That's right. I agree with you. I agree with you. Whatever you can, like the best specs that you can get from these mini PCs would be awesome. Would be awesome. So right now I have Streamlabs open, and I'm gonna try to go live and see what happens. Okay, so it looks like it wasn't an OBS issue. Yeah, it's not an OBS issue. I think there's something wrong. Maybe I don't know if it's because I'm connected to Wi-Fi, so I don't know, because I didn't connect it, but it should not be an issue. I should be able to stream over Wi-Fi, no problem. So, um, software streaming setup, advanced. All right. Yep. So, guys, I think I'm failing right now. I see my man. Who's this? Alex says hi to Anna. Um. Okay. Kaz Sorry, I didn't mean it to butcher your name. But hi to Anna. Welcome to the stream. So, guys, I am failing a little bit. For some reasons, I'm getting this connect error message. I don't know why it's happening. Um, so it could be some connection issues. Maybe is it because I'm streaming over Wi-Fi, but that should not be an issue. I don't know why it's happening. But so far I have everything running, no problem. I can see my camera, I can see my image, I can see my audio, everything going through. The only thing is I'm getting an error message using OBS, and but I can see my camera, no lag or anything. So I don't know if it's because of the computer's specs maybe, which is weird. It shouldn't happen. And I can't stream on YouTube right now. So let me try maybe streaming in the Facebook group and see if it's gonna work. By the way, if you guys have questions, let me know in the chat. Don't be shy for sure. Um, I love them questions. All right, go live. If you're not part of the group, make sure you join the group, by the way. All right, stream key. All right, so it looks like we have an issue connecting to OBS. So, um, for some reasons, it's not connecting. I don't know why. Let me have to Google it. Failed. So I want to show you guys what I'm getting. So start streaming, and this is what I'm getting. Let me see if I can show it to you. Camera 3. So that's what I'm getting. All right. So the RTMP. All right. Okay. So I was just googling it and see it could be a time related issue, it could be something else. But let's see. Well, I think we have a question here. What do you think about S-Rock Desk Mini? Let's Google it. Let's find out. I'm not really like, I don't really like, guys, I don't use many mini PCs. Right now I have two mini PCs. So I'm not an expert. And that's why I'm doing some testing to see if it's something that I could actually recommend. But looking at this one right here, um, well, depending on what you're trying to do, I don't know if you are into gaming, you're trying to game on it. The first thing I'll look into the processor. That's very important. And I'll also look into the RAM, how much do you have. So if I compare, let me show you guys. Let me just share the screen with you guys so you can see what I'm looking at. All right. So I think this is what you're looking at right now. Um so 6 gig of hard drive, that's not good. M.2.4 Wi-Fi module, USB 3.2, 3.2 Gen 1 Type C. Okay. Supports overclocking, DDR432. Okay. I think, let me see which one you're looking at. So which one exactly? Because these are the 300 series. But this is not 6 gig of hard drive. It wouldn't make sense. You need more than that. So depending on which one exactly you're looking at, and 6 gig of SSD hard drive, a tray. Okay. No, but still 6 gig is not good. I hope it's not 6 GB because you need more than that. So depending on what you're looking at, what I would say, I'm not really familiar with this one, but make sure you get good RAM and make sure you get a good processor. Looking at the price, let me see. This is like 268. Okay, this is a good example. Um, So I'm kind of confused with the specs right here because for me, what I would look at this one, right? This is the one that I have right now, right? First thing, 16 gig of RAM, very important for me, right? For streaming, for processing. I mean, like, this is the memory, right? And then I look at the Intel processor. Of course, I'm not an expert when it comes to processors, but at least I know it can go up to 3.4 gigahertz, right? And then we got Windows 11. At least you want to make sure you have Windows 11 or Windows 10, right? And then you want to make sure you have, of course, you can connect HDMI for your monitors. This is not very important, but it's kind of important, right? HDMI. So this one, like this one, can support 4K. A lot of people don't need really 4K, but if that's important to you, you have it, right? And then the next thing is you want to know how much storage you have, right? So this one, I have an SSD built into it, and that's 512 gigabyte of storage. That's it. For me, it's good. That's good. Specs look good. Now, for everyday kind of use, this is perfect, right? For office work, Microsoft, for browsing, watching YouTube videos, stuff like that. This is perfect, right? Now, if you want to take it to the next level, like things like streaming, that's what we are testing today. I mean, 16 gig of RAM is kind of good, but there's no guarantee because I don't know how the processor is going to do. Because what's going to happen, one of the things that may happen with this little mini PCs is as soon as you start using it heavily, it may start to overheat. And if it overheats, or you kind of use the CPU to the max. Right now I have OBS open even though I'm not streaming. But if I show you what's happening on the screen right now, I can open this graph here. Let me switch to camera 3, and you can see that I'm using the CPU to what? 100% CPU, so it's not good. You know, I have OBS open. I'm using the CPU to what? 92. So, I mean, it's going up to 180, 90, 92. So, and power usage very high. So, this is most likely going to cause probably some issues. But again, I cannot confirm. I have to use it, use it and stream for at least an hour and see what happens. Because I want to see it. I want to see it crash. I want to push it to the limits and see. I want to see it burn and crash. You know, I want to crush it and kill it 100%. Yeah. And then, or I want to see if it's going to survive, right? So as you can see, the CPU, man, probably not good, because right now I'm running OBS, and what you're looking at right now doesn't look very good, right? 100% CPU usage. So, but it's surprisingly, I got OBS running at what, 12? Only using 12. I got this Windows module installer, so it's probably something installing in the background, so maybe it's nothing to worry about, right? So we'll see. I don't want to make conclusions before, right? But other than that, it's a nice for the memory. Oh, I didn't show you the memory. Let's see the memory. We are at 32%, which is good. 32% is really good, right? And the GPU graphics, we are at 27%. It's not bad. Yeah, I actually learned that when we live streaming, we're not using the GPU that much. It's only when you're doing like things like video editing or gaming, that's why you're using the GPU. All right. So we got Darius. That looks like it. That looks like it's not reaching the destination. Can you try to go to another destination? So I tried both Facebook and I tried Facebook group, and I tried the Facebook, the actual page. It didn't work. Now what I'm trying to do, I can't stream on YouTube because I'm already streaming on YouTube unless I try a different channel. So that's not an option. What I can do is I could But I just googled it. Some people saying it could be a time thing, because I um when I started the computer, it didn't have the right time zone, so it could be that. Maybe I'm going to try to shut it down and restart it and see if it's gonna work. Or that could be a thing. Or maybe this, let me try a new browser. Maybe it could be a browser thing too. All right, so let's see. I'm gonna don't have to close OBS. So the tribe is here. The tribe, my man. The tribe, how you doing? Good to see you. Good to see you. The tribe say great topic. Thank you, my man. I appreciate you. Hello, my video. Osborne. How are you doing? Says hello, my video. My video? Who's your video? Am I your video? Sorry, just kidding. I think it was a type of mistake. So Darius says, this is what I have been using for about past 6 months. I bumped the RAM to 32 gig. This is the B-Link SER5 mini PC, 16 gig of RAM, 16 gig of RAM and 500 gigabyte M2 SSD and AMD Ryzen 7. All right, that's awesome. Do you have a link? Can you drop the link in the chat, hopefully? Because I want to check it out. That's another thing, guys. Some of these mini PCs actually are upgradable, so you can upgrade the RAM maybe to 32 gig or something like that. Thanks for sharing, man. I would love to test that one because it's interesting for sure. Alex says 100% CPU. I know, that's scary. Um, would it be better using a Linux OS? I like, man, just to be honest with you guys, I don't want to lie. I've used the Mac and Windows. That's all I know, and I want to stay there. I don't know. It could be something to try, but I never tried it, so I don't want to lie to you. I'm sorry. Windows is resource hug. Understand. Sorry, I meant my video output quality is always poor. Okay, was a question. Yeah, so many things. I don't know which software you're using. Can you put in the chat what kind of camera are you using and the software that you're using to live stream? It could be your internet connection. It could be the resolution of your stream, maybe the way you're capturing your image. So you capture your image, maybe let's say in standard definition or 720p, and then you bring into OBS, and then it's already bad when it gets to OBS, right? So many things, so many factors that will determine the video quality. So you want to make sure the first thing is you want to make sure you capture the video at the source, capture it in a way that it looks kind of good. All right, so make sure you have good lighting, and then good lights, and make sure the talent is well lit. And then second, the way you capture it into your computer, make sure using a good capture card, something like the A10 Mini Pro, A10 Mini, or even if it's a cheap normal capture card that will cost you $20, make sure you're capturing the full 1080p resolution, right? Get into your computer, and then if you're using OBS, make sure all the settings are 1080p, not 720p, 1080p full resolution. All right, so that's important. All right, and the next thing you want to do is you want to make sure that you have good internet connection and you're sending the right resolution to the streaming platform, right? That's mainly it, right? So if you have good internet connection, you're not dropping frames and stuff like that, you have good lighting, you're capturing good video, you should have a good looking image. Please, what is the right settings for OBS video output for live streaming? So it's really easy. I mean, let me show you this real quick. Depending if you're streaming on Facebook, so if I go to, let me share my OBS screen right here. You go here to settings, right? This is where you do everything. So you go to your output. Usually you choose the video bit rate. Okay, this is gonna depend on where you like the kind of internet connection you have. Right now is 2.5 um megabits per second. You can take it to something like 8,000. If you're streaming on YouTube, I think YouTube will take up to 8,000, something like that. But starting from 2.5 megabits per second or 2500, you should get a decent looking stream. This really depends on the kind of internet connection that you have, right? You can bump it up to 8,000, something like that, even more, depending again on the internet connection that you have, right? And then you want to make sure you go to here where it says not stream, but video. And you want to make sure the base canvas is 1920 by 1080 if you're streaming in full HD. And the output, you don't want to leave it in 720p. Make sure it's actually 1080p, right? It's 1920 by 1080p, because this is what your streaming platform is going to receive. Now Facebook can take 1920 by 1080p, which is great. And then make sure, usually I use 30 frames per second here, right? So I'll leave it at 30. I think it's like the sweet spot. You don't want to use 24, 60. I mean, if you're gaming, you can use 60, but usually 30 is like the sweet spot. That's it. Hit apply and then go set up your streaming service here, right? So once you have it, you're good to go. You're good to go, right? That's mainly the key thing. Another thing is just make sure you're capturing the video the right way, and then the settings is like your last thing to kind of fix. All right. But again, it's so hard for me to give you all the information that you need. Make sure you join my Facebook group. All right. Join my Facebook group. Send me some screenshots, some of the gear that you're using in the community. We're probably going to be able to help you better. All right. Yeah. So that's that. Okay, let's see what you're saying here. Alex says, I love your videos about the GX80. I already bought one. Awesome and super cheap. Thank you. Camera for video and photos. No overheating at all, even with 4K recording. Yeah. Panasonic is awesome. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Panasonic is awesome. They make great cameras that don't overheat. And yeah, I love their cameras, especially if you're on a budget. They give you good image, not very expensive. If you have good lenses, you just get a good image out of those cameras. So the G85, GX85, G85, G7, all those cameras are super, super cheap, and they look amazing. I mean, they produce amazing images for sure. So thank you so much. I agree with you. So let me see if we can actually fix this thing here. Got a few minutes left. If you guys get some last minute questions, for sure I'm gonna keep testing this thing maybe offline, and I do probably make a video about it or do another stream to test it fully live and see what happens. So all right, let's see. So let's try again one more time, and I'm gonna try to see if I'm gonna be able to go live. Go live. Yeah, it's working. So I think it was a browser thing. So now it's working. If you guys can see, we're supposed to be live now. So if I go to my Facebook page here, I changed the browser. Now I have an image, although the image seems to be super big. That's weird. Oh boy. Okay. So now I see what's going on. I'm gonna stop streaming, go back to settings. The image is kinda weird. So I can do this and output. I'm going to output 720p, see if it's gonna help. All right, so now we good. Now we're live. Now if I show you guys, as you can see, this is the Facebook page now. So I can connect directly to YouTube. Post now. I can, of course, what's your live video about? Say testing the mini PC. Save, and we can go live now. Public. Yeah. Description, testing, and then hit go live. All right. So guys, we are live right now on Facebook. We should be live. Now let's go to Facebook right now and see what we get. All right, if you're watching on Facebook, we are testing this mini PC from KAMRUI as the name of the PC to see if we can actually live stream with it. So just a little quick to see if we have the signal. Go to Facebook. All right, so the image looks good. Looks like we're live right now on Facebook. We have two people watching. If you're watching on Facebook live, we are live on YouTube right now, and we are live on Facebook, and we are doing some testing. So we are testing to see if we can actually live stream with this mini PC. We have a mini PC here in the studio. It's actually this one right here. Yeah, it's called the KAMRUI AK1 Mini PC. It's got 16 gig of RAM, and it's got Windows 11 installed into it, and Intel processor, Alder Lake N95 that can go up to 3.4 gigahertz, and we try to see if you can actually stream. You can actually use it to live stream, because I tested it and it was super fast. So I decided to install OBS and see if it's actually going to work. So we are live right now on Facebook. This is a test live stream. If you're watching on Facebook, and it looks like the image is actually going through no problem. So awesome. So let's see. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and bring up this this chart right here to see. Of course, we got the CPU running at 96, 95, 97%, which is not good. But the stream is going through, no problem. So, yeah, we got the CPU running at 90, 95%, 93, not bad. Now, if I look at OBS, it says no dropped frames so far, and we are live. And then the CPU is using 22.4% of the CPU. So it's not bad actually, because I've got many tabs running in the background. So OBS is only taking 20%, around 20%, which is not bad. All right. So that's a good news. It's a good news. It's not that bad. So if I can maybe throw in some upgrades into the mini PC, we'll see. Maybe this could be something that can actually use for $250, guys. So yeah, this is amazing. I mean, it works. It works. It's not perfect yet, but this actually, I can make it perfect. So let's see what you guys saying in the chat here, for sure, before we close. Alex says, what do you do for living? Well, I have a day job, so I'm not doing YouTube for living, but I do create videos too. Make wedding videos. I'm a videographer, and I enjoy live streaming and creating videos about live production here on YouTube. If it's not a secret, yeah, it's not a secret. I use HDMI capture card with HDMI input and USB output 3. Yeah, so please make sure you join my Facebook group, okay? Yeah, I'll probably be able to help you. Darius says, I see you on Facebook. Awesome, awesome. Thank you. That's good. And says, it looks good. Awesome, awesome. What does your CPU usage looks like on OBS? Yeah, exactly. I think I just said it. So CPU is right now is at 34. Now it's going up at 34, 31. Sometimes goes down to 20, 23. So I say average between 25 and 35 on OBS. No dropped frames or anything, so it's not bad. Oh, okay. So you answered my questions. All right, all right. So guys, I kind of have to, took time because it was supposed to do, it didn't work at first. So we had to change some stuff. It was a browser thing. I think it was a time as well. But I kind of have to end the stream. Guys, if you're not in the, in my Facebook group, make sure you join. It's free to join. So we can always exchange ideas and stuff like that there. If you have questions and stuff like that, for sure. Again, this is always a great opportunity, streams like this one, to answer your questions. But today, I'm sorry I took too much time kind of testing this little mini PC. So far, no overheating. It's a little warm, but not a big deal in my opinion. So next time, I think I'm gonna stream from this mini PC, like do my regular normal stream from the PC, the mini PC, probably running OBS or Streamlabs, and see if I can actually do an hour live stream with just this mini PC and see what we get. All right, so everything's about testing. If it doesn't work, we'll see if there's a way I can upgrade some stuff, some parts in there, and hopefully we're gonna find a solution for under $300, a computer for under $300 that you can actually use for live streaming and for your home office work. All right, Guys, thank you so much for joining. I appreciate you as always, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care.